First of all, you need some hot water. So I'm going to boil my kettle. You need a very small amount, only that much. So just boil a little bit. So while the kettle's boiling, take a cup. I just do mine in this size cup, but anything bigger is fine. So get your cup, get your salt. You can use any kind of salt. I have a pink Himalaya salt, but I also use just normal kitchen salt. Any salt's fine. So I need a spoon. So everybody do this at the same time, right? You're preparing your own.
I already made my water, so it's sitting here.
Okay, great. So you need about 1 teaspoon. So I use like almost a heaped teaspoon, but you're going to get used to how much you need. And you can always add or take away any amount. I'm boiling way too much water. Katya, have you tried it before?
No, I haven't, but I looked up just like how you mix it, and I've watched videos, but I haven't done it myself.
Okay, and Lisa, have you tried it before? Thumbs up, madam? No. Okay, great. Angie's there, Rachel's there, and Elspeth hasn't tried it before. Great. So have a cloth nearby, a clean one, a dry one, and make sure your hands are clean. If you use soap to wash them, make sure the soap's gone also. I just had a shower, so my hands are pretty clean. Okay, so when your kettle's boiled, you're going to get used to the measurements. But basically, in my cup, I have almost a teaspoon of salt, and now I have 1 inch or so of boiling hot water. So mix, mix, mix. Then add cold, and I just added cold straight from the tap. Then when you feel it, I just stick my finger in and I feel, basically it wants to be the exact same temperature as your body, which I believe is 37 degrees Celsius, thereabouts. So that's the temperature that you want to have it. So it's like a warm bath. But when you do the neti, it will feel either very, very easy, and that means that your salt and your water is the exact right temperature and ratio. If it stings a little bit, it's either too cold or not salty enough. You can taste it, and it should taste like tears. So stick your finger in and taste it. So you should taste the salt. And that's it. If it stings and you do it and it doesn't feel good, it's not going to hurt you, and the sting will only last a second. So you just stop and you decide, is it too cold? Add a bit more hot. Is it not salty enough? Add a bit more salt. So don't be worried if it doesn't feel quite right. But you can taste it, and you'll soon get used to exactly how much you need for yourself. So when you have your cup ready, let's see, does everyone have their cup ready? Lisa, are you ready to go? Yeah. And Elspeth, are you ready? Okay, I'll demonstrate first if you like, and then you can go. So I'm just gonna tilt my camera, okay, down a little bit so you can see. There we go. So basically, you cup your hand, you're gonna pour the water into your hand and just hold it as much as you can, cupped. Once it's in your palm, so I'm gonna do my, hold on, I think you're supposed to do your right side first. I always do my left, but in the book. Right side first. Sorry. Okay, so right palm, fill the right palm with water, close the left nostril, and you basically snort. So you're taking the water up your nose quite fast. And the idea is it comes into, you'll feel it in your head here. If you just snort a little bit, you'll feel like just a gentle spray in your nose, but you want to snort it right up into your sinuses if you have the guts, and it feels really, really good. After you snort, release, let it drip out. Okay, I'll demonstrate. So, water into right palm. So it's gone right up here, and now when I open, hardly anything came out, but it will come out maybe a little bit. Then go to the opposite hand. So you kind of feel like you've been in a swimming pool now. Fill the left hand up, and then feels really good. And then it just drips out a little bit. Okay, do it 3 times in each side. Go ahead. I'll do it again. You can watch if you like, or just go yourself. There, it drips out that time. You can't over snort. How's everybody doing?
Can I say something? When I was doing it, I was also starting from right hand. When I was doing it, I was straight closing and keeping them like both closed for a second just, and open the other one.
Okay.
The other way.
No, let it come out. Don't close it. So you just close while you snort, and then open both and let it drain if it's going to drain. It might not drain. So like right now, you can hear that my nose is full, and yeah, I haven't blown it out yet. So some of it will either drain straight out, but some of it will just stay in your face. But don't hold it in. If it
No. I was closing one and opening the other one. Like when I was doing it for right hand. So I was literally just closing the right and opening the left and waiting so it's gonna come the other way, and then open and blow it both.
Yeah, I would just let both be totally free.
Okay.
Has everybody finished? Okay. So the next thing is called, let me get the names right, Kapalabhati, which is the forehead shine breath. And basically, I put my hands on my hips and keep your chest forward and blow. So it's an exhalation, inhalation constantly. You do 30, pause, 30, pause, 30, pause. But if 30 feels too many, do way less for starters. So maybe 10, like this. Let the last one be long. Then pause. You might need to spit and then do one more round. Go ahead. And then if you've got any dribbles, you can blot. And it should start to feel really nice in your ears, in your face. So it's quite vigorous. It's also called the rabbit breath. And your body's moving. So just do 3 rounds. And you'll know how many you feel like doing. So the book says do up 30, but you don't have to do that. I probably do 3 rounds of 10 or 15. Keep your back quite arched so your face is forward. And anything that comes up, spit it out. Don't swallow anything. And if anything comes out your nose, blow it out. You can always do a gentle. If you have anything else to get rid of. And then, is everybody finished? Oh, Lisa's still breathing. Are you finished? Okay, now the next is the forehead massage. So make sure your hands are dry. And so first is forehead face massage. So you can do different routines on this, but I do it like this. So stroking from side to side on the forehead. And if anything, any phlegm, anything comes up in your mouth at this time, you can hold it there or you can spit it out. Don't swallow anything. And then eyebrows, so pinching your eyebrows with your thumb and your index finger along. And you'll know what feels nice for you. This should feel really nice. If it feels really nice on the insides there, give them an extra squeeze. And then just round and round the eye, so you can use your index finger, index and third finger. Big circles around the eyebrows, the bottoms of the eyes. And then coming down to the temples, just not down, to the side, to the temples on the side of your face. Index finger or index and third, whatever feels good, just small circles. And then bringing it to your cheeks. So this dimple inside your cheeks. Second and third finger again, just a nice big circle. Moving all the skin of the face. And then, this is one of my, index fingers up and down the side of the nose. You can feel a bit of heat generate here. Or index and second if you need a bit more pressure. Then, do your fingers like this, like peace fingers, and then either side of your ear, like this. This generates for me a lot of like phlegm. So if you get it, spit it out. Then, same fingers across the top and bottom of your lip. And then the last one, your fingers up your neck, just a little bit, like stroking your neck upwards towards your face. On the side, if it feels good. And again, if you generate any stuff, expel. And then it's Kana Ranjodauti, ear massage. So just with your thumb and your index finger massaging, or your thumb and your index knuckle massaging those ears, pulling on them. And then the final bonus, which is a bit weird, but it's probably my favorite part of the whole thing. Index fingers, little fingers, stick them in your ears and do this. And then pop. Who feels good? And you can do that every morning. I do this every morning and it's amazing. It's really nice. I'd really recommend it. So hopefully you feel good, free from spit. You're not supposed to do it at night time. You're supposed to do it in the morning, but we're not going to bed yet. because we still have practice to do. So hopefully it will energize us for practice. But I'd really recommend trying it in the morning. I hope you liked it. And I'm going to go back to my other room. See you in a minute.